Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will start the auction. We're delighted to have this collection of Ernie O'Malley's here at the RDS. So lot one, Jack Butler Yeats. That name will be repeated a few times tonight.
The highlights are obviously the five fantastic Yeats paintings, probably the best I've ever seen outside of a museum. It's probably the most important group of Yeats paintings to ever come to auction in Ireland. Well, they've been seen in exhibitions, but they've never been sold before. So, and there's a history of ownership that goes all the way back to the artist, because Ernie O'Malley bought them from Jack Yeats, who was a friend of his. That's a great provenance, and the pictures themselves are stunning.
They represent not only my father, but my mother's interest in Yeats. And so what we have is a one-time exhibit, which one can enjoy everything. And I must say, I myself am overwhelmed when I see the beauty of these paintings under the spotlight of a modern auction house. It's just a spectacular opportunity.
Also, the great thing about Jack Yeats was that he evolved, he kept moving. He wasn't one of these static artists. I mean, he started out doing cartoons for Punch magazine. And then in the 1920s, he found Expressionism. And to do that at the age, in his late 50s, early 60s, right into his 70s, was actually an amazing thing for an artist to do. But he progressed. He was a progressive artist. And I think that's what people like Ernie O'Malley appreciate, and that's what collectors around the world appreciate. A man with a genius.
I'm thrilled to have brought this collection back to Dublin, because I wanted to share it with the Dublin public. And there are 35 Jack Yeats paintings on view here. Jack did not like publicity, but I think the hanging here is something he would really have appreciated seeing. His art in the way that it left his studio with this pristine character.
So a bit of a jump to the next lot, lot 20. This is the magnificent painting of The Unfolding Night. I can start here at €300,000. 500,000 euro. Take 520,000. Last time then, well done, sir. This is this wonderful picture of evening in spring. So I have a bid here of 480. That's 500,000 now, 550. 600,000, 650,000 with Sarah. 700,000 now, 800,000, 900,000 now, 900. €1 million, 1,100,000. 1,200,000 with Marianne. €1,300,000. Thank you very much, 1.3. Another one of these magnificent Yeats paintings, and this one is called Reverie. 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 now, 750. 800,000 with Sarah. 900,000. Now 1 million. 1,100,000. Sarah's bid. 1,200,000. 1,300,000. €1,400,000 on the telephone to Marianne's client there, selling at that. So €1,400,000. Thank you.
Yeah, I think there is an emotional draw to him. I think people just looked at these pictures and were able to see the progression of the man, the way he didn't stop moving, kept improving, kept demanding of himself, challenging himself, and producing art that's of such great stature. But it's also a historic night, a sense of history about the whole thing, that here was this collection from a famous Irish man coming up, and I think a lot of people came in who wanted a part of it, and maybe gone home and said, well, I was there, I was at a historic auction. And certainly by showing it in New York and in London, they were so impressed with the genius of an artist who was basically an international expressionist. We know he's the best artist that ever came out of this island, but really he's one of the best artists that ever came out of Europe. And that's important, and that's what we want to get across to people.